Hello, Hope College. Welcome back to Hope Update, your only student-produced broadcast news show. I'm Duncan McLean, here with Nicole Metzler.
Yes, indeed. We are here to bring you up to date on happenings from around campus. This week, following the news, Taylor Talks Grammys, our director Noah Jurek returns to the screen with a deliciously special guest. We have our weekend weather report and a sports short. For now, let's get started with the news.
Yes, let's. Last week, Hope College had a first, something that is rare in the 150th year of an institution. The Vagina Monologues finally made their on-campus debut in the Freed Hemingway Auditorium, just next door to our own studio. The monologues are a touring exposition of testimonies detailing and discussing the female experience.
In previous years, a troupe of Hope women have put on the monologues but were barred from performing them on campus. This year, amid rampant controversy and long discussion with the administration, they still performed on campus.
If you have been paying attention to your Hope email, 2 sketchy incidents were reported early this week. Both incidents involved men following women at night in a creepy manner.
Our new head of campus safety, Jeff Hurdle, encourages students to stay vigilant in the reporting of suspicious activity on campus. When traveling at night, walk with a partner and utilize the Hope Shuttle system.
If you're a male walking at night, follow these same rules. Also, wear bright clothing and carry a silly demeanor in order to communicate that you are non-threatening.
Now that you are updated and full of knowledge concerning your campus, go forth and brandish this knowledge in front of your peers, wowing them at your brilliance.
Indeed, Nicole. Indeed. Now, Taylor Jones talks Grammy buzz and predictions. Sing it, Tay-Tay.
Thanks, guys. Tonight I have our very own Hope Update team member, Hannah Olson, here, who is going to talk the 58th Annual Grammys with me. So, Hannah, we have 2 categories I want to talk about, Album of the Year and Song of the Year, and I would love to hear your predictions.
Okay.
So, we're going to start with Song of the Year. So, our options are All Right by Kendrick Lamar and Pharrell Williams, Blank Space by Taylor Swift, Girl Crush by Little Big Town, See You Again by Wiz Khalifa and Charlie Puth, and Thinking Out Loud by Ed Sheeran. What are you thinking on this?
I'm going to have to say T Swift, just because people love her, and I feel like she's getting a lot of buzz about the Grammys, so might as well.
She is expected to win pretty much everything,
I know.
but we'll never know. So, well, we will know.
Monday.
But anyway, so now we got Album of the Year. So,
Okay.
Sound and Color by Alabama Shakes, To Pimp a Butterfly by Kendrick Lamar, Traveler by Chris Stapleton, 1989 by Taylor Swift, and Beauty Behind the Madness by The Weeknd.
I don't know. Maybe The Weeknd? Just
Yeah.
because I feel like I've heard that name a lot, and, you know, I've seen him everywhere. So.
Yeah, I can see this being a really
Yeah.
tight one between 1989 and The Weeknd,
I know.
because Taylor Swift and Kendrick Lamar, or not Kendrick
That's
Lamar,
true.
The Weeknd really had a big year.
That's
so
true. You see him everywhere, so.
You really do. He did the Victoria's Secret fashion show and
Yep.
everything.
He's
But
dating
then
a model
again,
or something.
Yeah, he is. And then Taylor Swift also had a huge year
Yeah.
on tour and sold out
But she can't win everything, you know?
Exactly, and that's what everybody's saying. She can't win everything, but she's going to win a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
But anyways, tune in to CBS on Monday at 8 o'clock to watch the 58th Annual Grammys. And follow me on Twitter at TaylorJones1227 for live updates on the show. Back to you, Duncan and Nicole.
Thank you, Taylor. I always look forward to watching the Grammys every year, especially last year when Beck beat out Beyonce, am I right? Speaking of shows, we've got a big show for you in the weather this week. Let's take it to Melissa Bazzani.
Thanks, guys. Let's check out that forecast for this upcoming weekend. Friday will be cloudy with a high of 22 degrees. On Saturday, we'll drop down to 17 degrees with a 30% chance of snow showers. And on Sunday, we'll have partly cloudy skies with a high of a chilly 21 degrees. As always, check theweatherchannel.com for your latest weather forecasts. I'm Melissa Bazzani. Back to you, Nicole and Duncan.
Thanks, Melissa. I said last week I was real excited about the return of spring. Looks like I'm eating my words. Shame on me. Now, it's time for the much-anticipated return of my favorite segment of the show, Twitter Time. We asked you last week, which presidential candidate do you think would make the best wing person, and why? We have our 2 favorite responses.
Yes, we do. Would you like to read yours first?
My favorite response came from our good friend Alex Swain, who said Trump, because I could say I left my wallet at home, and he could cover. Solid choice.
He's got a point. My favorite came from our own director, Noah Jurek. He said, Ben Carson, because you would look smarter than a brain surgeon.
All too true. All too true. Now, stay tuned for this week's Twitter question on our Twitter page at Hope Update. Should be juicy. And remember, our favorite responders get added for a drawing during the season finale. It's going to be a big surprise. Now let's go to now seasoned veteran Eric Van Swol for Hope Sports Short.
Thank you, Duncan and Nicole. And now for the wide world of Hope College sports. The Hope College men's track and field team garnered team and individual recognition at the 2015 United States Track and Field Cross Country Coaches Association NCAA Division III All-Academic Team. Whew, that's a mouthful. Coach Kevin Cole's Flying Dutchman posted a cumulative team GPA of 3.15 to repeat its USTFCCCA All-Academic honorees. Individually speaking, senior Ben Zank of Midland, Michigan earned all-academic honors for his combined academic and athletic accomplishment. Moving on to Hope men's swimming and diving, they topped Alma in the final dual meet of the season. Keep on you boys. And now both lacrosse and baseball and softball are gearing up to begin their season shortly, and we're looking for high performances from all of those teams this spring. In other news, Hope men's basketball took down the Alma Fighting Scots 71-57 this past Saturday to move in a tie for first place in the MIAA conference standings. They finished up the season against Adrian at Kalamazoo and the big one at Calvin. In individual news, Ben Gardner has been selected as one of 20 student athletes named to the 2016 All-State National Association of Basketball Coaches Association and the Women's Basketball Coaches Association Good Works Hands Team. The senior guard from Carmel, Indiana is one of 10 men's honorees overall and one of 5 from NCAA Division II and III and NAIA. Congrats to him and all of our other athletes as we continue moving forward. Back to you, Duncan and Nicole.
Thank you, Van Swol. Awesome update on Hope Athletics. Gotta love those people running and swimming around. Very inspiring.
Yes.
That's all we got this week. Next week is winter break, so don't expect a new episode, but there might be some special features coming out on the YouTube page. Stay tuned there. That's all we got.
As always, make sure you follow us on all social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Hope Update.
For Nicole Metzler, I'm Duncan McLean. Good night.